Hello guys, hope you are doing fine. It's been few weeks that Make have launched Make AI agents. Today I will show you that how you can set up an agent. In this demo, I will be showing that I have created a story crafter AI agent that will work with Slack and it use different tools. So based on the story topic, it will create a detailed story for you, and then it will convert that story into a video and then push it on your YouTube or any other social media that you want to integrate. So let's dive in and I will show you that how it works. And first of all, I will show you that the conversation that I have with my AI agent, or I will show you the live one as well. So it's built on Slack, where the communication happen and where all the prompts going in and out and instructions and chatting will be with the AI agent. And then I am using OpenAI, and then I am using JSON to video to convert that a title and a story into animation and a video, and then I am using Make to publish it on your YouTube channel as a short. So let's dive into your Slack channel. So this is the channel that I have, and I'm just going you through one of my chatting. So I just started with the chat here. Your WhatsApp. It asked me that WhatsApp. How can I assist today? And then I asked what you can do for me, and then it simply does is that it asks me that I can create a short engaging video. Then I ask that can you do it in Urdu? Then it does is that I give the title and he did it in Urdu. So then after the Urdu, I asked him, okay, please convert it to English, and he's converted same video into English, as you can see that. Now I said that, okay, now can you create a video for me? Then using JSON to video, it created a whole video for me. As I can show you that, if I can show you video. So this is the video it created based on Tom and Jerry. So it has a subtitle, it has uh, images explaining the process, explaining.
Once upon a time, Tom and Jerry were perpetual rivals, constantly engaged in an endless, mischievous chase. However, one fateful day, everything changed when Tom discovered that Jerry was terribly ill.
What it happened is that I asked him to can you please push it to my YouTube channel, and it does that. YouTube is posted, and here is your link. Watch it on, and when I click on it, it is just pushing it through YouTube, where I can
Once
see
upon a
that
time,
this is the
Tom and
same
Jerry were
video that
perpetual
it
rivals,
created
constantly
and
engaged
post
in
it on my
an endless, mischievous chase. However, one fateful day, everything changed when Tom discovered that Jerry was terribly ill. Putting aside rivalry, Tom showed compassion by bringing milk and soup.
works and what is the process I followed and built so that you can set up your agents and automations as well. So this is where you create an agent, and this is my agent. You can simply create an agent, you name it, use system instructions, and then you click on to configure once it's save it. So this is my system instructions story A1, and I have this is the detailed prompt of what your agent should act like and what it has to do. Okay, and then there is system tools. In the system tools, there are scenarios that I have built and then connected to a system tool. You can connect as much scenarios as you want and connect to your AI agent, and based on your setup, it knows that when and how it has to call that system tool, which is a scenario that will be linked here. So I have three different scenarios. One is that to create a story based on the title or instruction provided by user, and the second is that create a video from a story, and third is that publish it on your social media. So that's what I have set up the instruction in my AI agent as well, that what it has to do, and it has to do these and these stuff. Okay. I can simply ask that, hi, what you can do for me. So I simply ask that what you can do for me, and it is starting a new thread, so it will not interface with my past conversation. So you can see that. So I can generate a short creative stories, create a video, push it to your social media. I have just set up this AI agent to do only these three particular tasks. Okay, so I can simply ask that create a short story for to animals. I just give a random topic, and what it does is that now it knows that what it has to do, because I've given instructions that now I need to create a story. Now AI agent knows that it has to create a story, and you can see that it's running, it's processing the story part, and then when the story comes back, it will push it to my Slack channel as a message into the same thread, so that we have a conversation in the same thread. So you can see that it created a story, and if I come back here, the tale of Valley and Whale and Tilly the turtle landed, and it created the whole story. Okay, so when I give a command that to create a story, so here is the setup. Like, this is the tools that it is linked, and this is the thread ID, actually is a timestamp ID in the Slack. This is a basic overall instruction, additional system instruction, and this is the text from the user. Based on that text, that agent identifies that what it has to do. And as I mentioned, that it has 3 different scenarios connected to that, and then in that particular part it has to create a story. In the story part, this is the scenario. Keep in mind that the scenarios either run instantly or based on demand. Either it will start with the webhook, or either it should start with on demand. So in this particular scenario, when you're setting up, you have to set up 2 things. One is that what it has to take as an input and what it has to take as output, and you can set it up here. So in the inputs, I make sure that it has to pass from the AI agent, has to pass the title and the language, because I'm using these 2 variables into my scenario. And then in the output, I'm just giving back a story. So as you can see that if I open that module, I'm using that inputs. So when I'm passing that inputs, AI knows that what it has to pass in title and language. Okay, and then it creates a full story and it's pushed back. When I push back, you can see that this is the output variable I have to fill, and then our AI agent runs, it gets the output. And I am mentioning that you have to create a story, need to create a video. Based on that, we have to take action, and the user knows that it has to run to this. AI agent knows that because it's on Slack, it has to push into the response, and in the response, I'm using the timestamp, so the conversation will be stay along in the single chat. Okay, so it has created a story. If you like a story, I can insist in creating a video. Okay, create a video. Now it is creating a video. I am going to show you that how video pause works. So now, as you can see that if I can show you that the AI agent is running to create a story, because I have already passed the prompt. Okay, create a video. And if I go here to create a video, so you can see that the instruction is already running. That's mean the AI pass the instruction to this scenario to process and pass the required parameters, and it has to create a video and then give it back. There is, in this particular part, I can show you that I'm using AI, I am using JSON to video, and then returning the output. There might be a chance that the JSON to video does not create a video and it gives the error back. So based on that scenarios, I have set up the output, and based on output, AI will let you know that if it process successfully or if it does not process successfully. Okay, so this is creating a scenario. This is creating a video. So in this, right now the AI is running, AI agent is running and creating the video. Once the video is created, it will send back the output to the AI agent, and the AI agent will send back to the Slack channel. Your video is ready. If there is any error, it will push simply that, hi, I was not able to create a video, blah blah blah, and this is the error. And it can be any error, so that you know that why the error occurs, and you can simply modify it. If it may be based on violence, or it can be anything that it can be maybe you are out of credits or something like that. Whatever the error is, it will giving you the response back on your Slack channel. Okay, so Same way we have to set up inputs and outputs into that. As you can see that there are scenario completed, and if I go back to my Slack channel, the video, let's jump in and see that how the video looks. It hasn't sent me the response. Okay, here it goes. The video based on your whale and valley and Tilly truly has wall Tilly. The turtle has been whale and Tilly. The turtle has been created. You can watch it by clicking the link below. If I click on that link, it simply gives me that this is the whole story. This is the whole story
In
video.
the vast sparkling waters of the Pacific Ocean, there lived a friendly whale named Wally and a cheerful sea turtle called Tilly. While playing hide-and-seek among the vibrant coral reefs, Tilly spots a mysterious sparkle in the distance. Together they swim towards the light and discover a giant clam, tightly closed, guarding a beautiful pearl. Wally and Tilly decide to sing a soothing ocean lullaby, hoping to open the clam gently with their harmonious voices. The clam opens to reveal not just a pearl, but a magical ocean sprite, thankful for being set free by their song, for their kindness.
So how it does work is that in the inputs I have mentioned that what I needed to create a video. So in the inputs I mentioned that I need a story and a language, because I need only these two things to create a video. And I'm simply is then parsing a JSON. If I can show you that, because what I need is that based on the study I have to create a scenes. Okay, and for the JSON to video I have mentioned that what it has to do, like overlay text, voice over text, and image prompt. So based on the story, the AI will write an image prompt, voice over text, and overlay text. These three things will be given by the AI to in a JSON format, and then we are passing it to JSON to video that will create image first based on the prompts, scenes, or voice over text that it has to voice over, and then overlay text on the subtitles. Okay, and then remain positive, and these are the scenes JSON structure that it has to return. Okay, so then based on this its output, if I go to results, these are all the scenes in the scenes. There are different scenes, and each scene has like overlay text, voice over text, image prompt. So these are the scenes name, and then voice over text will convert it to a subtitles. And then I'm doing is that parsing a JSON. I just want to make sure that JSON is fine. Okay, this is just a random variable, and this is to create a movie. In this particular template, I can share that template as well. So we are creating a template. We have created a template on JSON to video. It is available public. You can click on list of templates and you can see that as well. In the scenes, I have paused array of the scenes. This is from that, and the voice is Alice. The voices are from Level Labs. You can choose your particular voice. To extend that, you can choose or you can modify your agent to ask that to choose a voice as well. You can give the predefined voices, and then you can change it to ask that what voice you want to use, and then AI will take your input that what voice you want to use, and then pass it to here as a dynamic. What you have to do is that you have to add additional input parameter to that, which will be the voice name. Okay, and then you can use that here directly into that JSON to video module, create a movie from a template ID. And you can, if I click on here, if I go to variables, you can see that when I create a new variable, it will coming up here like voice. So you can use that, and then based on that it will create a story video. If there is any error, it will simply return back to the AI agent, and if there is no error, it will render the video and send the output. In the output, I am just sending back, here is the output of the generated video, and then it will be passed to AI, and the AI will redefining the structure of the message that it has to send back to customer, which is this one. You can see that the output was only this, but it has given me the proper reply that this is the video that is created, please watch it. Now the next part is that I can ask two things. I can ask it to modify it again, I can ask it to convert a language. I can ask it to publish on story. Whatever I reply to here, it will simply do is that. Okay, let's do it that way. Can you give me that story in Urdu? So now I have, even the video is created, I have asked it to give me that particular story in Urdu. So it knows that what was the title, what was the language I chose, what was the story context, because of the thread ID. Thread ID is something it keep remembers the chat of the whole conversation, so that it knows that what was the context of that particular message that the user is saying. Because I simply say that give me that story in Urdu. When I say that, it remembers that what was the conversation with me and the user. So it does is that simply creating the story in Urdu, and it will return back to me. Okay, so here we are that we created a video and sent back to AI, and then it gives me back. And this is where you can see that the agent did run. It created the story in Urdu. I just want to make sure that this is the filter is that because this Slack webhook is looking for the messages, I just want to make sure that it does not reply to the conversation of the bot. So this is the bot profile ID. Okay, so whenever we get a message, we have the variable that either it is from the bot or either it is from the channel. So when it is from the bot, we have put the filter so that it does not make a loop of it. But what it does is that, okay, it give me the whole video, whole story in Urdu. I'm saying is, oh, no, I'm fine with English. Can you simply post it on YouTube, please? So now I have given instruction, no, I'm fine, post it on YouTube. Now it knows that the video was already created. It has to post it simply on your YouTube. So now let's jump into the publishing part. So what happens on the publishing? Now I have mentioned that what it has to do. Okay, now it will do, it remembers that what is the story about, what was the video that it created. Okay, as you can see that this scenario ran. When the scenario runs, I have set up that I need two things in return. One is that I need a URL of the video that it has to post, and then the second is the story, and the third thing is on which channel it want to post. If I say that post it on Instagram and YouTube, then it will go through Instagram and YouTube side. I only mentioned that I need on YouTube. So if I mention that like post it on YouTube and Instagram, it has all the channels here. Now in the AI part, I have asked it to write me the description, the title, because we have to post it on YouTube. Then we need a title and we need a description, and then I ask it to classify that either it will be posted on which channels. So this is the story, and the assistant write a short emojis and this assistant, and I am actually mentioning that this is the channels, because AI will identify that what are the channels user asked, and I'm mentioning that if it's a YouTube, mention YT, if it's Instagram, mention Insta, if it's both, mention both. And then based on router, that if it says both, it will be both. Right now I have disabled because we didn't have a proper channel configuration for Instagram side. So what it does is that it simply checks the filter that either result is YouTube, Insta, it says both. YouTube is included in that, and then it will post on YouTube based on the output. Output was like what was the title and caption it has to use, and it simply returns back the output. This is your YouTube channel link. The video is posted because we are posting the video ID. In case if there is any error while posting on a YouTube, it will return back the error. Okay, So if I go back onto my Slack channel now, hey, the video has been successfully posted on YouTube. You can watch and share it using the following link. If I click on that link, let's see if the video is there. Okay, the video is posted.
In the vast sparkling
This is
waters
the
of the
same
Pacific
video
Ocean,
that I
there
have.
lived a friendly
I'm
whale
okay with
named
English.
Wally
Just simply
and a
post it.
cheerful sea turtle
So it knows
called
that what
Tilly.
was the video.
While playing hide and
And
seek
it
among the
simply paused the
vibrant
video
coral
link
reefs, Tilly spotted.
and it posted on YouTube Shorts. So that's how the whole automation works with the help of different scenarios, and that's how it is done. So these are the different scenarios. Now you can do is that you can create your own agents. It can be on Slack, it can be related to anything. If you need the blueprints of these scenarios, I will be giving into my school community. You can get it from there. I will be posting a lot of videos down the road because I am building a lot of agents. As you can see that the next one is the Monday Insights. I'm working on that one. So let me know if you have any questions related to that, and I will be available for you in the comments. I will be happy to answer all the questions that you have. Thank you guys. Have a great day.